Probably the national championship. But the way I like to think about it is the next game is always the biggest game, you know. So obviously it's a big game, and you know, it's what's in front of us. So it's the biggest game we have all year, and it's not necessarily the opponent. You know, it's what we do ultimately. So we're ready to play this game.
Do you find yourself having to tell fans, fellow students, you know, to kind of calm it down a little bit, try not to make this, you know, the game of the century as a lot of people are trying to hype it up to be?
Yeah, it really gets overhyped, and you know, we know it's a big game. You know, that's why we come to Alabama to play in games like this, and you know, we understand it's going to have implications and further on down the season, but you know, I think they do overhype it. You know, it's just the next game, and we're practicing hard to get ready for Saturday.
You're just honored, though, to be part of history, Brad. First time in regular season in SEC history that a team 1-2 would have played.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's great to be able to play in a game this big, and you know, 1 versus 2. Like I said, this is the kind of game you come to Alabama to play in, and it's going to be an electric atmosphere, and can't wait to get out there Saturday.
What have you seen on tape, or what do you know about their defense?
I mean, they got a good squad. You know, I think they're really solid all across the board on the defensive side, and it's probably the best defense we've gone up against. And you know, it's great to have a defense like ours to go up against every day in practice, kind of prepare you for a team like this. And you know, they do a lot of good things, and overall good team on the defense side of the ball.
Does last year's game come up at all in terms of how you played, what they did to you guys in their home?
Absolutely. You know, there's some preparation involved there, and what they did to us last year and what kind of looks they gave us. So, you know, we watch film on that and see exactly what they did in this situation, that situation, and, you know, kind of do the game plan around that somewhat.
Brad, these two teams are so close to each other, just in offense and defense. What's it going to come down to on Saturday?
You know, it's ultimately just going to come down to executing the offense, you know, and that's really what it is every game, you know, is us doing our job, getting all 11 players on the same page, and run efficient plays.
Do you see this as a low-scoring game? Both defenses ranked top 2 and 3 nationals?
I mean, not necessarily. You know, it's just really whatever's going to happen when we get out there. I'm not going to predict the score on how high or low it'll be, but you know, we're ready to execute. We got a good game plan for them.
How have you been staying away from the hype yourself? Because I think Marquise told us on Monday he's going to watch a lot of movies during this week, and I know your parents and everybody's going to hype on it.
Yeah, I mean, kind of just watch some film up here, and, you know, go home, watch some movies, hang out with the guys, hang out with your roommates, and you know, not really get out in public a lot. I like to just call in some food and sit on the couch with the fellas.
Have many fans come up to you, walk into classes and stuff, saying anything?
A little bit here and there, you know. I mean, they're hyping up the game, you know, but we know it's just, you know, it's just another game, and you know, once Saturday gets here, it's going to be 2 teams on a football field, you know, playing.
But does that excitement help some? Like when you get in the stadium on Saturday, all the fans, it's probably going to be the loudest they've been all season. Will that help fuel y'all on the field?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we love for the crowd when they get into the game and get involved, and obviously it helps us when they're on offense and our crowd's really loud, and you know, it pumps us up, and to see the emotion of our fans, you know, because we love our fan base, and when they get excited, it kind of gives us some excitement and gives us a little fuel.